Hello, welcome to Baseball America Radio. My name is James Walker. Today we'll be talking about the off season and what will be happening. Let's first start with the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers. So far, it's been pretty quiet. They have posted a bid about $20 million for Ryu Hyun-jin, and he'll most likely be a second or third starter behind Clayton Kershaw, the ace starter for the Dodgers. The Dodgers are searching for a second spot starter behind Kershaw, which could be Zach Greinke, although Ned Colletti has said that he's first going to look if he could trade for David Price, James Shields, or even Felix Hernandez of the Seattle Mariners. The Dodgers need also a backup outfielder, and this outfielder could be anyone above Tony Gwynn but just below Carl Crawford. They need a fourth outfielder just in case Carl Crawford doesn't come through or Matt Kemp doesn't come through. It could be Yasiel Puig, but he's in the minor leagues, and that's that. The Dodgers currently have rumors of having Kevin Youkilis at third base, and so with him at third, that'll move Luis Cruz out of the starting spot, and possibly move him to second if they decide to, moving Mark Ellis out of his starting spot. For catching, A.J. Ellis is currently the catcher, and A.J. Pierzynski was rumored to have been an interest of the Dodgers, but is now said to be out on the Dodgers list. Let's move up to the San Francisco Giants, who have non-tendered Brian Wilson, meaning the possibility of him being a Giant is even lower. He said his first spot could be the Los Angeles Dodgers, which is a big slap in the face of the Giants because obviously there are two rivals that are it's a very heated rivalry. You can join that rivalry. What's going on in that rivalry at Dodger Haters versus Dodger Fan Showdown. You can look that up on Facebook. Very good page if you are a Dodger fan or Dodger hater. Other than that, the Giants are looking to re-sign Marco Scutaro and Angel Pagan, but the Phillies are showing interest in Angel Pagan, which could ruin the Giants' plans of being 2013 World Champions. The San Diego Padres, nothing else has really been happening. It's been quiet. Obviously, they don't have the deepest pockets as the Giants or the Dodgers. Especially the Dodgers. The Dodgers signing a $6 billion TV contract. They have no worries as to who they need to sign and how much that's going to be. It just depends. But the Padres just have been quiet. No big deals have gone down really in the MLB as much. The biggest deal, obviously, the blockbuster trade between the Marlins and the Blue Jays, involving Jose Reyes, Josh Johnson, and Mark Burley, for Jeff Mathis, Yunel Escobar, and a few other players such as Joe Buck. In the AL West, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, a very long name I know, have been pretty quiet, honestly. The release of Torrey Hunter, well, not release, he went to the free agency. That was kind of a shock after such a good season with the Angels, a career high season. Had that walk-off hit in one of his last games. Just a great season for Torrey Hunter, and seeing him go is kind of hard for the Angels, but he has a good deal with the Tigers, 2 years in Detroit. Maybe even more if they decide to extend him. And possibly he could go on to the Yankees later on. I mean, the Yankees have showed interest. Torrey Hunter was rumored to be signed to the Dodgers, but ended up going to the Tigers. He could have been a great backup. Other than that, Tommy Hanson has been signed to the Angels. There could be a trade for Carlos Marmol, because if you haven't heard, the Cubs have signed the Japanese closer, sorry, my bad. And that could be enough to trade Marmol to the Angels, which could be good or bad. I mean, in my opinion, the Angels shouldn't go for it. Carlos Marmol would send some balls over the fence. But with Mike Trout there, maybe it won't be as bad. Mike Trout robbed of MVP, but then again, he wasn't Triple Crown and did not lift his team into the playoffs like he needed to. So in the AL West as well, we have the Texas Rangers and the Oakland Athletics. The Oakland Athletics had actually a very good season. They ended up clinching the AL West, knocking the Texas Rangers out, which is kind of a shock. Texas Rangers went on to play in the wild card game, I believe, and ended up losing it. The Texas Rangers need to make moves, and fast. They could be signing Greinke. They could be re-signing Dempster. It all depends. But Josh Hamilton, Mike Napoli rumored to go to the Red Sox. Honestly, I think the Rangers need to stop this. Napoli's a very solid catcher. He didn't have the best season, but he's a very solid defensive player, very solid offensive player. Not as explosive as you might want him to be, but very good all-around player. The Oakland Athletics, I'm not aware of any big changes for them. Coco Crisp still staying on there. Oakland fans will like that. The Seattle Mariners have not made any big deals. Felix Hernandez is still there, but again, could go to the Dodgers as a second spot starter. And as we move over to the other teams, the Chicago White Sox losing Pierzynski, possibly Youkilis. It's the Boston Red Sox need to rebuild right now. This is the time to do it. They need to do this, or they're going to have another dismal season. They need to get the manager needs to be solid. They have a new manager. They need to sign possibly Napoli if they can steal him away from the Rangers. Sorry, and they need to recover. They were involved in a blockbuster trade with the Los Angeles Dodgers back mid-season for Adrian Gonzalez, Nick Punto, Carl Crawford, and Josh Beckett. The Dodgers acquired them for Jerry Sands, Ivan De Jesus Jr. I can't remember. Oh yeah, they were the other ones were PTN BL's, player to be named later. So that was a very important thing for the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Plus, they lost Reddick to the Athletics. They will probably just let Loney go. James Loney used to be a star, used to be this big shot, and now, he's been very quiet with the Red Sox. He was with the Dodgers as well this season. It came as a big shock, really. I mean, all these players coming over the Dodgers, a bunch of talent, and they got to get the chemistry right. The Dodgers they had to get the chemistry right, and it just didn't work out as well as they planned. Ended up going like a half a game behind the wild card spot, almost in a wild card playoff for a wild card, which doesn't happen very often. Dodgers could have pulled something off, very miraculous, but they didn't. The Yankees need to, honestly, they need to sign rookies, talented rookies. If they don't, then what else? They always sign the veteran players, and they just wear out. They're not as durable. Rookies will develop. We're talking Moneyball here. Whoever's seen Moneyball. It's just the Yankees don't have a very... They like to buy their championship, and you can argue that the Dodgers are doing it too. But the Dodgers do have quite a bit of talent in their farm system. So, down in Miami, they need to rebuild. Juan Pierre going over there. They just needed one more player. shout out to MLB Memes for that. And we're going to take a short commercial break. We'll see you after. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties. We're going to have to cut this broadcast short. I apologize for the inconvenience. This is James Walker with Baseball America Radio. I'll see you guys next time. We'll announce the show on the page. Again, please share the page. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. We're having internet connection problems. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.